All right, guys. Good morning. All right, let's go. All right, guys. This morning, EMini. We're gonna wait a little bit for some of you guys. Let me make sure we have nice audio going through. All right, guys. This morning, EMini. Yep, looking good, guys. So far, audio coming along pretty well. One of the things that we're going to be looking at is the oil trade, guys. Oil, I mean, immediately this morning off the get-go, right around the 65.55 during the B period. Look at this big move. I will be going into my oil trade this morning, spending a couple of times here, a couple of minutes here. In the meantime, the ES, let me make sure I have my DAS Pro open. Give me 1 second because I have a couple of orders on my Interactive Broker account. And I want to make sure those get executed, specifically the 2852, 2860 on my FNGU. All right, so FNGU looking good, right? FNGU this morning looking nice. We have also TQQ, my chart from TQQ from yesterday as well. That one was also pretty nice. We'll see how those ones are going to play out today. But look at this move of the oil right off that 65 number back above the 66, guys. This was a pretty nice trade. Now, we have no direction on these E-mini. We have some overnight high of 42.13. But it looks to me that we are about to go. Let me go show you. We are about to go inside this value area range below the value area range from yesterday, right? I'm a little concerned about this 41.92, but it looks like if we were to drop below this 41.92, look for a retest, guys, and come back to that 84 number. So I'm still waiting for this ES. No direction so far. I mean, it's pretty steady. We are barely breaking right now the initial balance from 42.10 to 41.95. About 15 points here. They are trying to break this range and give us some nice range extension. So we will be waiting for that 92 break. If this 92 breaks, it's going to be a little bit game over on the E-mini. For a minute, I thought we were going to clean those singles. Remember, we have singles all the way to 1350, but they are not. They are not coming to clean those up yet. So when it comes to the E-mini, the overall picture looks like a big fight. If you go to the weekly composite, yesterday I have told my guys, and actually I said this yesterday during my YouTube presentation, to look for two things, right? One of the things was to look for this to be cleaned up. Yesterday, as we were right around the 41.88, I told you go and wait for the move to the 4200, above that 4204. And that's exactly what we got, right? Pretty clear, pretty self-explanatory. We did get those 4204 overnight. Yes, we printed the 13. If you look at that 13, this is a wide open space that we have all the way to 4216 area on that S&P 500. Yesterday on our YouTube presentation, I did mention the fact that the number that you have to look for is this high volume node, and we got it. Some of my guys were able to capture. I captured only half of it. I went long the 92s, and as I was closing the room yesterday, we were printing here in YouTube. I was closing the room yesterday. We were printing 90s, 8s, I believe, and I was short 90. And I told you guys I will get out of my short. So the minute we pull back to this 92 and a quarter, I think it was, I got out, I went long, and I was able to capture about 10 points on that move back to the high volume node. I told you yesterday, go look for that. Look, right now, I just told you I shorted at 94. The reason I shorted at 94 right now is because of this range extension, right? So I don't have a lot of points on my trade yet. I haven't even posted in the room for my guys yet. Did I? No, not yet. Short 41.94. But that is looking for the extension. I'm gonna say it here very clearly, looking for the extension to the 84, to the 41.84. If not, tight stop and get out. So the only reason I shorted that 94, I'm looking for this value. Let me redo it again for you guys. I'm looking for the value here. You see that 92? What did I told you, right? I want to get out of this value and test it back and come back to that 84.50. So if you just joined us, that's the only trade that I have on right now. Let me make sure my other interactive broker account has it as well. And my TQQs, by the way, that I showed at what is it, 102.13, right now is 101.50. So I've been shorting these 102s this morning, not for a lot of money, I can tell you that much, for 1% returns, because the market looks a bit tired right here. And here is the test of that value. Look at what's happening now, okay? Here is the test, what I told you. They are going to drop to the 92, come back to those, maybe even the overnight low. One thing that I don't want to see, right, on this short trade, I'm short 94. You do not want to see them going back inside here and retest right about the overnight low and then come back. If they do that, then we are going to the overnight, we are going to the previous day high, which is our open for today. So you have to be very smart on the trade. I am short, but my short is to get out of the value area from yesterday, because we left all this bunch, this nice buying tail yesterday morning, right, when we created this P shape. So my idea is short this 94, get out of here, come back to 84, get my 10 points, make $1,000, all right, and be done for probably the morning as we are trading. So let's see if that's going to happen. That's all I got on the ES. ES has been boring this morning. I mean, incredible. Let me post something here on the chat for you guys. So any questions, guys, you guys let me know here. Those of you on Discord, go ahead and let me see. On Discord, there's the guys probably on YouTube. So a couple of things that I'm looking for this morning are EMini and my oil trade. Oil trade right off the get-go. Today, this morning, look where did we stop. And I missed this trade by about 2 ticks. Right at right at 55. The low of this candle, guys, on oil was 65.55. Look how incredible, right, that number is. Yeah, 65.55. Let me do this again. Oh, there you go. This is the low for the oil, and then immediately went all the way back up to my 66 number. About 70 cents on that move. Was pretty nice move. Here was the 85 number. We struggled here at the 85, and then boom, they gave me the 66.20. I am looking for the move out of it. Look, we just tagged the top. This 66.50 is the top of the pennant on the daily chart on oil. So I'm a little concerned here to go short oil. Instead, I want to be looking for my long trades. So EMini, I'm letting it go for now. I'm still short. Look at this beautiful thing. This is such a beautiful thing on oil. This is the move that is going to give me my $10,000 to $20,000 trade. This move, even though I got long on the 61.90, this is the move that I want. Back to the 70s, outside of this pennant. We are about to break it. If we don't break it, well, we know the drill, right? These guys are going to be waiting here with some supply at the 66.50, and we can take it back to the 64, right? You can play it both ways. As of right now, every time I see double or triple times that we test a pennant, usually what happens is we end up breaking it, and we will get the move on oil. So kind of boring today, very slow. I told you guys yesterday, the Memorial Week, right prior to the Memorial Weekend or the Memorial Weekend itself, it gets really slow right here in the US. I have seen it throughout the years with all my experience. These are the the days, where they give you a whole week of just grinding mode type of trading, and you need to be ready for it, especially on the ES. I was expecting that this week. That's why you see me coming at 10:30 in the morning. I did bother yesterday night to go long ES at 97. I got like 3 or 4 points out of that thing, and I got out at 4,200. And then I missed the move because we went all the way to 42.14. So pretty good trading on that. So let's go back to my oil trade. Those of you following the oil, all right, look at this move yesterday. I mean, yesterday, guys, this was such. Do you have any idea of the inventory being printed out yesterday, right? Look at that move on oil yesterday. And by the way, we have some singles on this move. I will point them out to you guys right now. We have a bunch of ugly structure. This was one of those ugly structures on oil that we have since, man, quite a while that I haven't seen this just huge move of the get-go in the mornings. So look at the following for oil. This morning, we already cleaned up these singles. These were the singles from yesterday. Those have been cleaned up already, right? The next set was right here. And look, they stopped right at the top of it. 65.54. We stopped on those singles. And we have a couple of singles, not singles, excuse me, just anomalies. I have these singles right about here. 65, right around the 65 number. Oh, that's pretty interesting. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to display those as singles immediately for you guys to see it in the chart. And I will extend this all the way to June just for me to see it and lock it for sure so that we don't move it. Okay. Let me go here and go back all the way to June. So oil, guys, those of you who grabbed that oil, man, you guys should be in the money with a lot in your pocket. A lot in your pocket. So those are singles, and we stopped right at the top of those singles on 65.55 right now. So pretty good looking chart. 66.50, 66.10 we have. I want to go short here on my oil trade, and my stop will be that 66. Let me look at my book map on the 66.50. Where is my oil? Oh, you know what? I do not have a subscription to my oil yet because that expires. So let me get it back. All right, let's do, oh, not CME. Not CLK. I think it's CLN. And let me get 12 hours. Right. And I will expand that. So look at the ES, guys. I'm still sitting in the same place. It's still short of 94. The thing is not going anywhere. Absolutely going nowhere on that. So I will move to my oil trade. Okay, I will go and take the oil very slow. Look for that 66.50. We have some numbers here, and that's why I want to show you the book map. Let me see if this thing has loaded already. It is loading. It is loading right now. Look at the amount of supply, right? Look at the amount of supply that we have at the 66.50, right? 66.50 on oil. Look at that amount of supply. The demand, guys, is all the way at the 65.60 and change. So my move is to start looking for longs and go grab this supply, right? I will be extremely careful because I am at the top of that pennant, all right? I'm right at the top of it. So I will be probably scalping. If I see this 88 number, I can grab these $300, $600 on the trade for my oil, okay? So 66.13 currently, they are fighting as well, trying to get above. They have not been able, by the way, since this morning, they have not been able to print above this 66. There were some news that I saw this morning on the oil between, it's barely, it's moving mostly because of those Iran talks that we are going on right now, the Iranian talks, and some of the China, I mean, stuff that's going on. So you might want to look into those, read a little bit about it. My belief is we will see those 70 by July 4, right? So that's just my belief based on value, based on what I see on the chart. We could see those $70 move on my oil eventually on the trade on oil. So take a look at it, go read a little bit, do some research, then come back to your chart, look at the value areas, look at the support and resistance, and then that's going to give you your trade. just got stopped out on my ES short, 3 points. I just gave away 3 points on my trade. I told you I don't want to see the 97. Let me go back to the trade here. Let me go back to the trade on my EMini, because that thing was boring. Okay, I just got stopped out because this is the thing that I don't want. I do not want it to see my trade come back inside the overnight range, right? This could easily go test it, right? They can test this 95 again and then take us all the way to the 4204, which is the open, 4206, the open. So this is what I was concerned about my short. And by the way, we just went to the mid, right to the halfback of the range for today. So I got stopped out. I'm out. Let me give it to the guys. All right, minus 3 handles. All right, stopped out. It didn't work. It didn't work quite what I was expecting. I was expecting them to get out of this value area. Instead, they only target. They gave me about 2 points of profit. It was completely nothing, right? So look where you are right now, right inside of the value from yesterday. So your range for today is, the range extensions to play is when we get out of this value area from yesterday, all right? Both of them. And I'm still looking. I don't want to be stubborn, but still looking for these 85, 84. I don't want to be stubborn about it, but I see my value area. I see the P shape, rotational, opening. So a lot of things can happen once you are inside this value. Be careful out there trading the E-mini. My move is to play those extensions. You guys know me. I hate trading right in the middle of it, right? I really dislike trading right in the middle of value. Surprisingly enough, if you look at the current value for the 1 hour that we've been trading, an hour and a half that we've been trading, value, guys, is overlapping completely with yesterday. Have you guys realized that? Value has completely, look, it is completely overlapping inside, right, the previous day value. Those are the hardest day to trade or scalp. I would say those are the hardest day to scalp unless you start moving away from those value areas. So that's what I have for you when it comes to the market profile analysis on the E-mini. I believe we can get out of this either to the top, go print those 13s on the overnight high, or go back to those 84 from yesterday. All right. So any short or longs, I would probably be scalping this baby in and out for 3 points, collect $300 a couple of times. You can do that. I mean, it's not a bad trade actually. Let me go back to my oil. Oil sprinting the 66.20. Let me go back to my oil because this is the move that I'm waiting for. See if they can get out of the value, right? Come back here, give me a double top right here, right, on the 66.50. Probably they're gonna go get these supply that we have going on here on the 66.50. If we get that supply, then I can take the short back to my mean and go back to the value area on my oil trade. I'll be playing both sides on oil. Let me go short. Let me see what is my, yeah, 66.30. They will get this 66.30. It appears to be they are going for that supply at 66.50. So quickly, I will place an order here, very small. I don't want to go all crazy, right? To sell 66.50 on oil. Get me that supply, take me back to my mean and take me inside the value area again on the oil trade. I will scalp it. I don't think I will be holding this for so long. This is a quick trade for me. This is not a position trading. I just want to be clear. Not a position. It's not a core position. I am long oil in my head, not short. Unless I see a reversal, then I ride it. I will ride that along, okay? If not, I just play what the chart gives me. Look at the ES. Again, like I said, sitting right at halfback, right at the 98. No direction so far. NQs, same thing. Look at the NQs trying to come back. Let's see what's going on with my YM. Dow Jones, same thing, guys. I think the biggest move today was that oil. That was the beautiful thing. Right at this 55 long all the way to 66. That was the $1,400, $1,500 move on that oil trade. All right. AMC this morning, I did a small trade pre-market. Not a lot. I did 1,000 shares, 2,000 shares, I think. AMC printing 15 again. Right? Let me show you what's going on with the AMC trade. Of the 14 bucks, I was able to grab some, and man, it was nice. I mean, right off the 14 bucks here. Where is my trade? Right about, right here. From here, 13. I took some heat. I was losing about 20, 30 cents on that. So right on the 14, you see how they opened 1360? We went all the way back, and then they pulled me back to the 14 even, right there. So I have a couple of orders here of 500 shares, and they filled both of them. And man, I really want to get out on the 16 number on this trade. It was a very quick trade. I believe we can still get it below the 12. So it's just a waiting cat and mouse type of thing on AMC. GameStop, by the way, the Boeing trade, I did close two-thirds of my Boeing trade on my Interactive Broker. I have, and you guys have seen me when I went long those 228s, and I told you guys I will ride this baby all the way to the 235s. Well, I decided to ride it a little bit longer, and from those 228s that I got long, all right, oops, excuse me, this chart is a little slow. From those 228s that I got long on my Boeing trade, I closed two-thirds of it today. I am long still one-third, about 39 shares. I closed 70 shares already this morning. I'm looking to see if the market will break the 4,200, or are we going to pull back down to those 84s? Maybe I can grab Boeing below the 235s again. That was a pretty nice trade. My W and the nail trade. Those yesterday I went long the nail trade around the 82s, I believe 80. Let me look at my fill orders on my Interactive Brokers account. Give me 1 second to give you the fill trade on those nail and the UBXY. But mostly the nail trade from yesterday. That's the nail trade from yesterday. I see 80, the one that we fill. And this was, I took a hit. I mean, I took a bidding because I went long here, right? I went long right here, and they took me all the way to the 79. I was a bit concerned as I was closing the books yesterday, but good thing I held, and now this thing is at 84. About 500 bucks. I only got 100 shares on it, not a lot on my nail trade. Now the W trade, let me show you what's happening with that W trade, and that's Wayfair. So I do have, where is, didn't I post, what is it? Oh, there it is. I did on the Wayfair trade the 290, 280 put credit spread this morning, right? 290, 280 put credit spread. I collected about, I mean, you can go and do it yourself. This morning was pretty good. I'm probably going to sell some more this afternoon, expiring Friday, collecting about 300 bucks, 380, I believe. So look at these 290s to hold, the 300, excuse me, 300 to hold. If the market pulls back and Wayfair pulls back with it, I will be looking to sell more 290s, 280 put credit spread and collect some money on that trade as well for my Wayfair trade. Baba, Baidu, you guys know me. I am long Baidu. I am long Baba with the leaps. And I have my FNGU long from the 22s. So this FNGU, guys, I'm looking to close it here on the 2860s. I can see the 30s, but I don't see no momentum out of NASDAQ today. Maybe we can get it a little bit better. So out of those 222s that we got and 220, I mean, I got it 24s and 25s, a couple of them. I'm making about $3 return on this move. Pretty nice, healthy move. But this is starting to get tired. So look at moves like this one, right? When we get moves such as this one after a big move, that's what I'm waiting right here, right? I'm waiting for this type of move where we get some type of inventory correction, small liquidation. So for me to reload on FNGU, right? TQQs, man, I do not like to short TQQs, but I'm really tempted to short it this morning. I haven't shorted TQQ in my Thinkorswim. I am short on my Interactive Broker account right now, about 100 shares. I'm not making a lot because I shorted 102.13 and we are at 102.10. So let me give you a heads up right here what's going on my TQQ trade. TQQ looking healthy. I believe we can grab those 107s again. But again, same trade that I'm waiting for my FMGU. I'm waiting for some liquidation back below this 97, maybe the 99. So that's what I'm waiting for. I do see these 105. That's when we started dropping last couple of weeks, right? So this 105 can be a potential move to the downside. It all depends on what the market does eventually at this 4,200. What is the ES doing? Man, ES right at 97 and my oil at 66. $66.25. So let me go to my oil trade quickly. 41.98. Look at the ES trying to push on this 4,200. They can rip it higher, guys. Right? Let me look at the ES. Man, no supply. The worst thing is I see no supply on the ES. The one that we have is the overnight high, looking at the overall picture. But take a look at this, guys. Take a look at the demand right at the 40.90. All right, and this is where people's going to get trapped. If you look above it, the only supply I see is right on the 40.05 to the 4,200. Right? This is the supply that I see so far. But the demand right here, this is what I want to grab all the way to 41.90. Right? I don't want to be stubborn about it, but it looks pretty decent that we can go and retest this range of that, what do you call it, of this value area low from yesterday and finally get out and give me that 90 and 86. So going short these 98s, I have no problem going short these 98s right now. Not at all. If they can print these 41s, 4201s, 4202, that will be a much better entry, right? For the day, let it grind. Your stop will be the 4206, somewhere here. I'm going to short the 4002s, which is the value area high. Short 02s, let it come back all the way to the 90. That's about 12 points, guys. Easy 12 points. So let me go to 1240 to my ES trade here on my Thinkorswim, and let's make sure my order is sitting on my TQQs as well on my Interactive Broker account. It is almost 11 a.m. and we have some type of reversal here. That nice half-an-hour candle coming into play. Just go and retest it. That would be nice. Right, so only 4 points. Really slow today. Really slow today. Oops, I don't want to short 100 lots. 100 lots will not do it. All right. 4206, 4210. That's our open is 4206, I believe. 4206. Yes, 4206. Supply coming into play, but man, big of a fight here. So 98s. Let me see if I can sell those 98s. Have a tight stop. I place an order to sell 98s. See if we're gonna retest this 92 and grab those 6 points on my ES trade. In the meantime, my oil did not go all the way to the 66.50 that I wanted it. It's coming to 66.22 again on my oil. Still struggling here at the top, that oil trade. What did they gave me? 66.30. I'm gonna move it down to 66.30. This sell order on oil. Let's see if oil is gonna get me there. And ES 98 short, looking for those 6 points, maybe 8 points to the 90s again. All right, we are right at the previous day settle. I mean, it's incredible today how mechanical we've been trading. Right, from value area low to previous day settle, from overnight high, right, to my, oops, I need to get rid of those alarms. What is my alarm? There you go. So sorry, guys. But there you go. So ES, looking for the short, 98 to the 90s. My oil, looking for a small scalp from the 30s to the maybe 65. Maybe I can get a 65.90. If I can get 300 bucks, 600 bucks with it, that'll be pretty cool. All right. Before I do anything, let me go back to my oil and put it on my other screen. I need to see both book maps immediately. And let me go to my TQQ here on my Thinkorswim account. Give me 1 second, because I'm about to short that TQQ as well. 500 shares. There you have it. Look at that. 95, 95.75. Come on, baby. And oops, they are about to fill my order on my oil short. Are they really going to go to the 66.50? Screw it, man. These guys are playing with me. I'm just looking at the supply on my on the oil here on the other screen. And I just moved my order because they spoofed the 66.30s. All the supply got spoofed and moved back to the 66.50. Right? 3 points on that ES. Oh, man. Hold on. I'm missing on this stuff. Give me 1 second. Anyone else looking for, excuse me, not looking for. Anyone else have question? Yes, sir. HTM. Who is this HTM? I'm sorry. Is that your name? Well, HTM. I don't know what your name is. I do both Crude futures and my ES live. If you are still on YouTube, yes, I do both. Those are the two that we do the most here in the room, plus stocks. We do a bunch of stocks with my guys all day. All right, 102.20s, guys. I just went short 102.20s on TQQ. About 100 shares. I don't want to go crazy about it because I still see a chance that I can get the 103s short on the TQQs. So let's see if they are going to make it happen. All right. Okay, 2 points on this ES. Extremely boring. I mean, I'm waiting for this flush, guys. I'm really, really waiting for this flush on the inventory out of the ES to capture those 5 points. Let me go back to the book map. Oops, not Tesla. Guys, Tesla. Did you guys see Tesla move from last week? My friend made over $200,000 with some stupid options that he did. It was just a... Oh, man, I had to tell you this story. He sent me something this morning. Actually, I saw him last night. Well, it was a crazy story, what he did. Options on Tesla. He made good bucks. Good. He's a heavy hitter. I am not a heavy hitter. I am a small potato compared to the money that he handles. I'm long, excuse me. I am short at TQQ, printing about 10 cents now, trying to go below the 102s. We'll see if that's going to happen. There goes 4 points on that ES. Come on, baby. Hit me with 93s. Get me the 92s. Freaking oil. I moved my order, and now they're going lower. Okay, screw this. Man. All right. Maybe the only one that is going to work is the ES. 5 points already on my pocket. Let me ring the register on ES and wait for the 92. Drop all the way to 86. Here goes 92.75. Come on, sweetheart. Show me the money. Double bottom. You see that poor low now on C and D period, guys. Guys, this structure needs to get fixed. And you know what happened when we repair this, right? We just flush inventory. So this can be the trade of the morning on YouTube live from 98 to 92, about 6 points now. So forgot to put it here in the room for you guys. 41.98 short, looking for 90, right? Looking for 41.90. Let's see if that's going to happen. Bubble, are you online? Bubble. Oh, man, don't struggle with Crude, my friend. Don't struggle with Crude. Crude is pretty simple to trade. The more you come to the room, the easier it gets once you start seeing. I haven't gone over the analysis yet, so if you stick around, you might get some pretty good ideas what we do here in the room. All right, TQQ's guy below 101 70 now, and here goes my ES to the 41.90. Here goes all the supply. Come on, baby, show me the money. Go back below here, the 90. That can give us a pretty good, healthy trade to the 86. I've been asking you guys to wait and be patient. And there goes the 91. So I'm going to ring the register. I'm going to leave one runner. Let's see if this runner is just going to go with me or not. So 91.50, closing my trade on my Interactive Broker account. Boom. Easy trading. There you go. Printing money, guys. Out. Out, out, out. Runner on. So those of you who were on Discord, great for you guys. You guys grab a pretty nice 7 points off the back live. Out 41.91.50. Right? 7 handles, whatever the hell it is. I don't care. 7 handles, whatever. You guys know the drill. All right? Pretty straightforward. Now, are we going back up? Maybe. I don't care. My trade's still on. My move, I'm going to move this break even, my stop to the break even part right around. I'm going to leave it. I don't want to give all my gain. So I'm going to move my stop to 96. That way I capture 2 points on my runner. And I already captured those 7 points. All right. I'm going to move to my oil trade now because these suckers are playing with me. I'm still waiting for 66.40 to get filled. Supplies is still there, right? The supplies is still there at 60. Look how they spoofed me before, right? They have spoofed me right there. They are trying to spoof the market again on the 66.30s. These guys are really gonna play with me. Is Bubble around? I think Bubble went for a walk. Are the guy around? Maybe he went around. He went out. So 66.30. Let's see if my ES will continue to move. Let's see what the ES is doing. We haven't touched 90 yet, guys. We have not get this supply. Once we get this supply, this demand right here. Once we get the demand right here, good chances are we flush to 85. All right. Let me go to my Interactive Broker account. My TQQ is printing money now. And short 102.20. Now 101.50. What a beautiful trade. Probably I'll get $1 out of this move on my TQQs. And the ES, baby, about to print. About to print my 90s. There it goes. There goes the oil trying to grab the 40. Let's see if they're going to get me short on the 40. And my risk is going to be like 10, 15 ticks. Just for this scalp. I hate shorting the oil at these levels. I hate it. Because I know I can get stopped up really quick. Specifically with the move out of the pennant, guys. Right, back to the ES. I'm going to have both of them here on the screen. So what am I looking for? Right, quickly. We will replay this. I'm looking for shorting the 40s on my oil. I'm already short 98s on my ES. I got out at 91. I'm looking for this extension to 84. Is that clear? Anyone else? Does anyone else have questions on this? Do anyone has questions about it? Right? Questions number 1, going once, going twice, no questions. Great. So, oil, 66.40. Come on, man. Fill me out. First target reach, need to go lower. 41.85 is waiting for you, Carlos. Yes, sir. Hey, Bubble, you are back. You are here in YouTube. Thank you, sir. Yeah, let's see if it's going to happen. I'm still waiting for it, right? They can easily, you see what big fight, these guys, they know that if we drop these demands on right here, we can get crazy. These guys, they know for sure. If we drop this, here's my 85, baby. Right, here is the 85. Let's see what's going on. Let me go back to my oil trade. Oil is struggling here at the 66. Well, let's do an analysis on oil. I have some guys here in the room, and it's 11 o'clock. Guys, I'm going to be closing at 11:30. My stream. So I'm going to streaming now from 10:30 to 11:30. All right. So I will go and give you guys an analysis Somebody please keep an eye. The guys in the room, please keep an eye on. I'm gonna move my Discord channel here. Bubble, I would appreciate. Keep an eye on the room for the ES to drop below that 20, and we will analyze oil. Those of you who are new to the room, okay, what's going on with this beautiful oil? Here is the overall picture since last week of April, and we've been playing around with a couple of things. Balance areas right between the 65 and the 64.30. So this balance area right here, we just flew through it last week. You guys saw me going long 61.90 all the way to the 63, right? Then from the 64 all the way to the 65, excuse me. That was the last trade, the 65. I collected about $3,500 on that trade. Not a bad trade in a couple of days. So what to look for oil now? I already showed you the pennant on the daily chart, right? I already showed you the pennant. And what happened is the only way, and let me get rid of this because my order is there. Hopefully these guys will fill my order. The daily, if you go back to the daily, and inventory and all of that stuff that's going on in the news on oil for, I think today we have API. Maybe API today is going to give us the move, guys. Who knows? API might give me the move away from the 66 back to the 68. Yes. The projection for the year is $80, right? Bubble. I saw $70 from JP Morgan. So Bubble Trader bringing a nice, the projection for WTI is about 80 and maybe 90. So I saw the report from JP Morgan and Wells Fargo, I think over the weekend. They are looking for average about 85 on both of them. So yes, this looks pretty healthy. I mean, hey, put 10,000 bucks on it, right? I have a friend of mine who we trade here in Houston, and he trades a $100,000 account, and he has a business. He owns a corporation that is oil related derivatives. So he has 100K. And we put it on oil when oil was here on 55. He made the move back to the 65. He made 10,000 profit per lot, right? Per lot. He did about 100K in about 2 weeks with me, right? From this, of course, he paid me my commission, which was around 20K, right? Out of the 20K commission he paid me, he still kept around 80K profit in about a week just trading oil. What are we doing with this with this 100K? Again, I just met with him last night. Like I told you, he has a huge account on the markets. We're looking for the breakout. And I keep telling him, man, just put money there, put half of those 50K and let it ride. We actually trying to buy the, going deep into July and August and play those contracts already. So we'll see. We'll see what's going to happen. As of right now, it looks like oil will break up. Hopefully this time we will break up for sure. But he has a huge amount. I don't have that amount for me to trade millions of dollars in the markets. I am a small potato with these guys. So looking at what my friend just posted in the room on the Discord channel, looking for this WTI projection of 80 bucks. I am convinced we will be in the 70s for the summer, right? 70s doesn't look like a big stretch. Remember, we're coming off those 50s from December, right? When we broke the 50 right here on the 45. So we have, man, almost pretty good healthy return, about 15 bucks, 20 bucks return on oil. So I tried the link in the video description, but it doesn't work. Oh, HTM, are you still here? If you're still here, I'll give you the link. Can you try www.eslive8.chat? Here, Discord. Maybe you can try this. Discord, www.eslive. Okay, this is the one to join the Discord. Now remember, Discord is open for everyone, but my premium guys are the ones that have access to my daily screen share, just so you know. So go to this, but you can still join. I mean, I do post a lot of information. Try to go to that site and tell me if it works. I'm pretty sure it does work. My developer, that's the one that he gave me. eslive8.chat, chat, to join the chat room. And yes, it does work. You should be able to join. Yep, it does work. I just did it myself. Great. So just go to eslive8.chat and you can get it there. All right. What I was saying. Oh, let's go to the overall picture. So I went a little bit sideways here with this story. Overall picture on oil. Oil 66.50 is going to be key, guys. 66.50 has to be key coming in this week. I don't know how bad inventory. Did we look at the inventory? I'll look at the inventory numbers from last week right now. But this is pretty healthy for my oil traders. If we break this 66, guys, we will go to this $68 mark. So that is about $1.50. That's $1,500 on one lot, about $3,000 on two lots. So right the move here, it's about $1,500 to my $68 on oil if we break this baby this week. All right. You play the bounce to 95. Nice for you, Caesar. Caesar, what did you get? Be careful, Caesar, because $90 is printing on the EMini. Did you get out? Caesar, how many points did you get? Let me know, Caesar. Nice. If you play the bounce, good for you. But here it goes, the 90. Let's go back to the ES, guys. Some of you, my guys here are telling me on Discord that they are playing the ES and they got some pretty good chunk of money. So if you play the bounce back to the 95, 95 was your overnight low. So if you did play the 92 to the 95, you do not want to see them back inside here. You short the 95.50, boom, all the way to the 90, 5 points, easy money. All right, the guys who trade with me, they know what to do, how to read market profile. So energy will become very expensive due to carbon dioxide CO2 issues. They will make it more and more expensive in order to persuade people to use other type of fuel. I've been hearing that bubble for the past 10 years. Well, the past 5 years, actually. Do you think we will have CO2 government regulations anytime soon? Like big, I'm talking about big time regulations. Because if that's happened, though, that's the only reason maybe, we can have, why not? I mean, we can have a balance between oil prices and CO2, CO2 issues. We can have a balance. Here, the ES about to break $90. All right, ES, I'm going to repeat it again. I'm still short 98, guys. I haven't got out of my runner. So those of you who did not short the 98, you guys had a chance to short the 95. Caesar, you got it. You bounced to 95. You got it. So pretty good for you. That's a good trade for you. Guys, anybody else have questions on my YouTube? Let me go back to YouTube. Where is my oil? Hold on, I'm looking for my oil. Okay, there it is. Look at the oil. Dang it. Look at my oil trade. Back at 66.15. About 15 ticks. I don't like scalping 15 ticks, but I think I'm going to start doing that with the oil. Because they gave me both supplies and demand around the level. They did got them this time. So these guys that were spoofing, the market on the 66.30s. The next time around, they left their orders, right? Look, they left the orders. Now they are back. They are back. So are they going to bounce back? Oh, man, look at this. This is exactly what I wanted to grab. Man, look at this. If we drop that 66, we're going to 65.50. Now, oil, ES, boom, broke 90. They just printed 89. All right. Come on, sweetie. Break below. Taxes and Biden will take care of that. You'll be surprised how the Republicans will play with Biden these next 3 years. He's gone. This guy is gone. But Biden probably is going to do a couple of ugly things. All right? Everybody's waiting for Mr. Trump to come back. Let's see if that's going to play out. How is that going to play out? Anyways, all right, the 90, guys, let's go back to the EMini for a second. Man, this freaking oil let me hanging right there on my order. Let's go back to the 5 minutes. I'm going to look at the 5 minutes for a reason. Let me see how big that distribution candle is on my oil. Do we have a small? Not really. Well, this I want to see. All right. I just moved my order again for the third time. I should not have done that on the 66.30 originally. I will now move it for two reasons. Those of you who trade with me a couple of times have seen me doing this before. What did I do? When I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bars doing this distribution of supply, there's a good chance we're gonna be stuck here, and I can scalp these 20 to 30 ticks on oil. So now I will just leave it alone. I am not gonna move that order and try to grab this move back to 65.50 number. Look at them breaking. If they break the 66, I'm going to have to chase, which I really hate. But if they break 66, I can collect $800 right here. So let me go to my Interactive Broker account and start placing my bet there. Man, resilient ES breaking off the 90. What a resilient. Look, they printed 88, but now clearly we can see what's happening in the EMini, right? Value now completely overlapping lower, right? Look at the value currently for the ES. Overlapping lower compared to yesterday. Not bad. Still looking for my 84, right? I'm not giving up on that 84. Not because I am stubborn, but because the value is telling me that's the move. Unless we really squeeze people out, we'll see those 4,200 at the end of the day. It still could happen. It's only 10 points. They can still give us those 4,200 at the end of the day on oil. You know, we did not clean those singles. The reason I left them there, those singles are still in place for the EMini, guys. Right? Let me zoom out a little bit. And I'm referring to the singles from the 10th of May. Where is it? Where are you? Where are you? Right here. All right, May 10th, we left those singles and we still have them there. So look for the repair in the future, in the near time future. We did repair them overnight. I don't care about overnight. I care about regular trading hours. And regular trading hours today, we barely touched 12, I believe. If you go look at at today's trading. All right. We barely did 43. What is the high of the day today? 42.10. So we left about 3 points of singles that still needs to be repaired on our market profile. All right. Now 90. Come on, baby. Just drop 6 points and give me 84 so I can call it a day. Oil 66.05. Just holding for dear life on oil. My TQQs, I got out at 101.50. Now I'm waiting for 102s again. Apple turned negative. Netflix negative. Amazon negative. So the FANG stocks are not helping on my FMGU trade. I didn't close the FNGU. I should have them close it. Now, oil about to break 66. I will make a move here if this goes. $41.91. Let's see, what do I have here on my trade? Still there. 41.91.50. Okay. It is 11:25. I have 5 more minutes, so I will spend the next 5 minutes giving you guys a trade. Okay? Next 5 minutes is about to go for the trading the rest of the afternoon for you guys. So here we go. I'm going to do the ES. First, we are 1 time framing lower. Step number 1. What is the EMini doing? We are every single half an hour, we are going lower, right? You have to note what the market is doing. Why is it doing it? We are one time framing lower. Step number one. Number two, we have failed multiple times since 10 o'clock this morning to go out of the previous day settle. You guys see the previous day settlement, 41.98. We have a struggle now for over an hour to go above it and go back to the open for today or the previous day high, right, from yesterday, Monday, and eventually back to the overnight high. So we have missed this move completely. The market is trying to find value below, and that's why when I opened the room, I told you, when I took the first short and I got it stopped out for 3 points, I was looking for that overlapping of value for them to get out. Finally, they got out of that value, and now we are trading below it. The move is to go back to balance, back to the 84s. If I can see even the 80s, I'll be more than happy to take that. Previous day open is all the way at 41.76. A bit of a stretch here, but we can make it. If we find the supply, guys, we can make the move all the way to 41.76. So as I'm about to close the room, here is what we are going to do. First thing, look for, actually, never mind. We just broke the 90. We break the 90. Here is your first stop. Right around to 86. If they defend this 84, you might see a tiny 84 bounce here. And look for the bounce back to the overnight low, back to those 95. Those of you that are catching the bounces, look for this move. If we break this 84, then the target going to be all this move below 80, right? Below the 82s to the 76. So there you have it. You have target number 1, target number 2, target number 3, and target number 4. If you will play the bounce will be back to overnight low, even that previous day settle, which is around that 4,200. So I will take a snapshot of this and I will post it for those of you on Discord, as I will go and take my break and go grab my breakfast. So there you have it on the screen. Let me go to my Discord channel. There you go. Thank you, Bubble, for that. Yes, we just have 41.88 being printed out as I'm closing the room. So there you have it, right? 41.88, and they're coming down. Guys, I'm still making money. I'm still making money, and I regret it because I closed my TQQ at 101.50, and now the sucker is 101. But hey, what else can I tell you? How hard was that 98? Short, not hard at all. All right. So now let's go look at my oil trade before I close the room. Oil trade holding the 66, this baby. So immediately we know we have a gap. We have this gap. Where is my gap here? I did not mark the gap, guys. I completely forgot. I marked the gap down. I didn't mark this gap up. So let me go ahead and do that. I just realized we did not. Let me unlock this baby and delete it and give you guys this gap, because this gap will be, I think, my stopping point on my oil. Right? There you have it. I'm going to give you the chart properties, load it as a gap. This is the gap, load it and anchor it all the way to June. I don't care, a month from now. All right. Come on. Come on. All right, May 24. There's my gap. Look at that baby, all the way at 64. How many of you guys would love to grab oil at 64 and then take it back to 68? That's $4,000 bucks. That would be sweet. So for today, what do we have? We have the pennant. Pennant is in play. 41.88 for the buy, Carlos. Nope. Nope, I am not buying this. Not buying ES. Not me. I am waiting for 41.76, 41.82, 41.86, maybe to play the bounce. Maybe, Annette, maybe. And I will tell you why. I'm just typing here to my girl here on. I will tell you why. I will tell you why. We have overlapping value, right? Overlapping value to the downside. That's the only reason. Main reason was the failure. If you will be scalping, that's fine. The failure at the overnight low. If you're gonna scalp it a net, that's fine, right? For a scalp, the bounce can be quick, right? Can be quick for 3-5 points. So if you are quick, you could open. The open looked like a sell to me. Yeah, it was a sell, the open, but I missed it. I missed the open, right? I missed it completely. Yeah, the open was pretty much a sell, and I missed it completely. I was doing something else at that time. So let me finish with the oil, and I get back to you on that, Annette. Okay? If you are in YouTube, I'll get back to you here in the Discord channel for a bit. What am I looking on oil? Oil 66.40. I have an order, or 66.30. 66.30 to go short. Two reasons on oil for me to be looking for the short. It's just a scalp. It's not a position trading. But I'm looking back. What I was looking originally was a move to the 66. We got it. So I missed this drop of $600 here on oil. The next move on oil that I'm looking for is either we go to the supply and I start adding here to the short and look for a back to the mean. What do I mean by that? If you look at the overnight move on oil, guys, right? Let me blow it up here. There goes 41.86. Beautiful. Boom. Just like that. Live. I love it. I love it, Bubble. Good job. If you got the 86, love it. What am I looking for oil trade, guys? The move on oil was to short, right? The move on oil was to short those 30s, and I screwed it up by moving my order. I did not get a fill. But the move was to take it from value area high to value area low. This was the move on the oil. If we go to the value area low now, if you see a 65.85, I will go long oil back to 66.30. I want to be clear what I'm saying now. If I see the oil coming to my number, those of you on the room, they know what the number means. I see them coming to my number of 85, I will go long. My stop is the bottom of C period. I'm gonna risk 20 ticks to make about 60 ticks, right? I can take this trade anytime, anywhere. I risk 20 to make 60. That is on my oil. I see that 85, baby. I'm going to jump all over the place on the oil long. All right. And I will probably cancel my short trade on oil. Here goes 83. So, Annette, I hope you didn't go long. Annette, I really am praying that you didn't take the long. Hopefully you did not take the long because the move is still to the downside, guys. This thing will give me, and by the way, I'm going closing. Hold on, guys. I'm closing my trade now. Hold on. There you go. I'm out. Beautiful. All right. I am out at 85 even, right? Close my ES at 41.85, and I just got myself 13 handles on that trade, right? There you have it. There you have it. What did I say? I mean, I even posted for my guys here, right? What did I say? 2 minutes ago, guys, right? 2 minutes ago. Here we go, right? Right, look. Where are you going? Yeah. Where are you going? Where are your targets? So, target number 1, accomplished. Yeah. Yeah. Target number 1, accomplished. Target number 2, accomplished. Target number 3 is still in the making. We might get it, we might not. But all of this has been accomplished in about 10 minutes. 10, 15 minutes. We shorted the 98, boom. 15 handles. No looking back. All right, we did not look back on our trade. Now, if you want to get the bounce, be my guest. Right now, you can grab the bounce, maybe collect 3, 4 points, but we went straight to 82. What are the odds of that, Mr. Bubble Trader? What are the odds of now going to 82? Yeah, there is the line in the sand, guys, that I gave you. Clear trading, right? Look how clear it was, right? 41.82. Where did the market stop? Where did the market stop? Because they listen to ES Live every morning. Where did we stop? 41.82. Yeah. So that's easy. Yeah. Easy. 41.82. 41.82. Yeah. Told you. Look for those numbers. Very simple. So good trading, guys. It is now 11:30. I have to leave you guys alone. I gotta go grab my breakfast. Almost lunch for me. I will be seeing you guys tomorrow morning. Nice, Carlos. I thought you said you missed the short. No, what do you mean I missed the short? I'm short with the guys, Annette, from 98. You can see it at 10 a.m. in the morning. Here, I went short with my guys live on YouTube. Maybe you are not in YouTube then. Here, 98 short. Yeah, 98 short. I exited one of them at 91 right there for 7 handles. And then I told you I'm waiting for, even Bubble said it, we're waiting for 85, right? And there, I just told you I'm waiting for 82. Okay, so there you go, waiting for 82, even 76, but we can play the bounce here. So those of you who grabbed the 82 long, you just got yourself 4 points. All right. Okay, guys, kudos to those of you who took that trade. That was a very easy, beautiful single trade for the day. I will be seeing you guys in the room. I am live on Discord, right? What is the hourly rate? What is the hourly rate? About 15, what do we make? $1,300? About $1,300 hourly rate at ES Live 8. Yeah. That's about the rate that we have here. Projection of the opening. Yes, thank you, Bubble. Bubble, man, I need to take pictures of Bubble. Guys, this guy is amazing. Let me take a picture of this. This guy is just freaking amazing. Where is my tool? He posted this. Where is it? There. Boom. Right? He posted this early in the morning. I'm going to save this to share with my guys later on. All right. ES. This is Bubble. ES May 25th, 2021. I'm going to share it with them at the end of the day because everything was given to us prior to the open of the markets. Amazing. Thank you so much for that, Bubble. This morning, I had a little conflict early in the morning for me to trade the open, but this was beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Thank you so much, Bubble, for your help. All right, guys, I will be leaving you. It is 11:30. Thank you so much. Do you have an invite link? Yes, sir. Sunny, Sunny, are you here? Sunny, I can send you an invite link. How do I do that? Can I search here for you? Are you still here, Sunny? Sunny, if you're still around, I can give you the link right now. Let me copy the link. Sunny, I cannot find you, but hold on. Sonny, I cannot find you, but I can give you the link right now for the chat, for the invite. Okay, hold on. Let me give you the invite quickly. Here it goes. All right, can you try this link, please? I'll give you the link right now, and you can join the Discord with the guys. You can listen to my friend. Invite. All right, can you try that, please, Mr. Sunny? Sunny, if you can do that. Annette, are you still here? There you go, Sunny. I got it. I see you, Sunny. All right. Annette, did you... Annette is all about waiting for direction, right? Direction. It worked. Awesome. Well, I'll be seeing you tomorrow morning on our Discord channel. We are live around 9 a.m. And then we go live on YouTube at 10:30. All right. If you see a voice channel, you can join that. I can give you about a month for free. If you would like to join me on our voice channel, Sonny, you are more than welcome. I'll give you 1 month for free. You can go check us out. Most of the guys are there. Well, we opened and went up, then down, then up, now down. Oh, Annette, you're funny. Annette, that's what it is. What can we say? What can we say? I mean, the market gives what the market is going to be. What's going to give? You know? The market do what the market is going to do. And remember, the first hour, Annette, is all algos, right? So sometimes we have to wait, right? Sometimes we have to wait. Especially when we are at even numbers. At even numbers, like 4,200, right? So I would say, you know, you need to learn the vehicle. And we have seen how the vehicle works, so we just need to learn it. All right, guys. Thank you so much. I've been saying goodbye like for the freaking longest time. I'm going back and forth with my guys in the room. Thank you again for being here, Sonny. I'll be seeing you tomorrow morning for more trading. And look at my oil about to get short. Let me get rid of this baby. Oil right at 66.30. Let's see if I'm going to get it back all the way to my 66, 65.50. Okie dokie, guys. I will be having you guys here tomorrow morning in the room. Bubble, I am back in my Discord channel if you would like to talk. I will be probably in the next hour on the Discord. I will be out. Gonna go take my breakfast. And then if not, I'll see you guys at the close. All right? Thank you, guys. Take care. God bless you guys.